I'm Bob Rubart with the Oracle Technology Network, and 4 out of 5 doctors agree that this is another 2-minute tech tip.
What you're going to hear about today is nothing short of a miracle.
Here to deliver today's tech tip is Oracle ACE Director Stewart Bryson. Stewart is the owner and co-founder of Red Pill Analytics, and he and his Red Pill partner, fellow Oracle ACE Director Kevin McGinley, produced their own video series, Real-Time BI with Kevin and Stewart. How are you, Stewart?
Great, Bob. Thanks for the plug.
What's the topic of your tech tip? What are you going to talk about?
It's Agile tips with ODI 12C.
If you are ready, your 2 minutes starts now.
All right, so there's a couple of new features in ODI 12C that are really worth mentioning if you want to be, you don't necessarily have to be doing big, Agile with a big A, but iterative design. And that first technique is using what's called reusable mappings. Now, reusable mappings are new-ish in 12C. You might have seen similar functionality in what's called yellow interfaces in 11G, or maybe you saw pluggable mappings in OWB once upon a time. So the tip here is that when you start designing a mapping, you're not really sure what the end result is going to be. You're just trying to capture your logic. So always start with a reusable mapping. So every functionality, every piece of logic that you start to build it in a reusable mapping. You never know when you might want to reuse that, thus the name, in another mapping somewhere. So that helps you build out a library of your functionality that might be useful in loading multiple targets. So I'm squeezing in 2 tips here, Bob. So that was tip number 1, start with a reusable mapping. And tip number 2 is look at what's called physical mapping designs. So in ODI 12C, we're able to do a one-to-many relationship between logical designs and our physical designs. So in the physical design, we can create load scenarios that load paradigms that are based on different types of load techniques. So you use different knowledge modules for different load techniques, incremental loads, full loads, etc. All that's maintained in a single mapping. So all your logic is right there in one nice place. So those are my 2 Agile design tips for ODI 12C. Get out there and roll up your sleeves and let's get iterative.
A well-executed tip. Let's do this again sometime.
You got it.